best friends, talk about whatever the fuck we want. Ashley and I were already talking about what we were talking or what we're gonna talk about today, and I was like, we need to hit record right now.
We've been talking for like 5 minutes, and Maria has joined me down a Reddit rabbit hole as per usual.
Yes. What is this subreddit called?
Not like the other girls.
Right. So
As an avid reader of young adult, new adult, especially like high fantasy and all that stuff, I fall into this shit and roll my eyes all the fucking time because it's the fucking it's the Taylor Swift song. She wears short skirts and I wear t-shirts. Like, ma'am, okay, like you are not set. Like this does not
you're not
set you
special.
apart from other women. Like you are not unique in this experience.
Right.
That
Right.
you don't like makeup and you wear a t-shirt. Like that's okay.
Yeah.
Girls supporting girls, please. If you don't want to dress, like I do, then don't. It's
Yeah.
fine.
It's not. There's no like one size fits all. Like men don't have one size fits all like type. Why do we have them?
Because it's
Also,
fucking pick me shit.
yeah, that's true. Anyways, so
Anyways.
we're not Taylor Swift here. That's what we're
We're
saying.
not Taylor Swift. Side note, did you see all the fucking people bugging out because of that music video that says like
Oh yeah, the fat phobic one.
fat? Yeah.
Yeah,
Bummer girl. I get it. I get where she's
I get
coming
it.
from. But as another thin woman like my babe, you cannot go on a public platform and talk about your body dysmorphia in that light and generalize an already like generalized group. Like you can't do it. We are allowed to have problems as thin women and we're allowed to have body dysmorphic issues, but using a term like that and making that like your fear very publicly is like not a good look, and
I
it's
mean, it
kind
didn't make me feel any better about myself. So thanks, Taylor Swift.
exactly, because like you can have absolutely like any person of any size can have body dysmorphic issues. I had anorexia for literally ever, and like I'm now in my 30s, and I just like stopped eating when I was 15 and was like 80 something pounds. When I get really depressed, I drop down into the 80s, and like because I'm sick and I have problems, but like that does not mean I get to walk around calling myself fat or a cat. Like that's so fucked up because it tells people of a bigger weight that like you're my biggest fear. Like looking like you, I would
Yeah,
like kill. Like no, people
yeah.
tell when I tell people I'm colorblind, they go I'd kill myself. It's like well, that's not great. Cool beans, man. Like good thing you're fucking not that. Like that's just not it. T
Yeah.
Swift, I need you to get off of this not like other girls train that you've been riding for years.
Yeah, her new
And I
album
need you.
wasn't good either, by the way. Not that you listen to her, but like I didn't like
I
it.
don't. I don't. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. You don't like female vocalists, so like I don't subject you to that
Really,
music.
I'm very particular about
Yeah. Well, anyway, so I already forgot what the subreddit was called.
not like the other girls.
All
I
right.
am gonna just read snippets and like I'll
Yeah.
share them with Maria when the episode's over.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if she decides to display them, we can. Otherwise, this shit's just fucking funny.
Mhm.
Um, so I'm gonna start with the one that I was reading before she was like, "Hold on, we need to record,"
I need to record this. Yeah.
because it. So like I read some of this stuff right, and I'm like, this has to be like LARPing, right? Like this has to be most likely like it's gotta be a man LARPing like his idea of like a woman because like if a woman really wrote this, like I am shooketh and I just you need help, ma'am, and you need to stop seeing other women
I,
as an enemy
but
and like just be okay.
you know, I would love to think that, but I also think it's more likely that these are women talking about
I
women.
know. I spend a lot of time on Reddit and a lot of this shit that gets written by women is like just men LARPing
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
like trying to like prove that like women are evil and like awful and it's like mm. It's like when you read a book written by with a female character written by a man
Yeah.
and she's
Yeah.
like I looked in the mirror at my triple D breasts with my 32-inch waist. It's like no, hold on. And she's like my beautiful bosom. Like no one talks about their titties like that. Like it's okay,
No.
nobody does that, it's fine.
No. Okay.
I don't see other women as full people. I tried being friends with other girls, but I can't relate to them at all. They have all been so boring, childish, and NPC like. They never want to do anything exciting because it's scary. All they want to do is dress up and sit somewhere public like a cupcake on display and gossip about people. They never have any creative ideas. I always have to come up with stuff and then convince them to do it. Otherwise, nothing ever happens and we just sit around. This is only paragraph one, and I already have notes.
How many paragraphs do we have?
3.
Can we dissect each paragraph? Because I want to go.
Absolutely, we can.
Because like, let's stop here. Because I'm gonna forget once you read everything. I don't have the brain capacity right now. I think this might be like someone LARPing. Only
That's what
because
I'm saying.
well, now that you say it, now that you've premised it that way, I'm like, oh, it has to be because like, what girl's saying NPC here?
And like, I get it. That's like a big thing on the internet now. But the whole sitting somewhere public, like a cupcake on display, like that's a derogatory male statement. Like that is a male being
Is that?
derogatory about. Like that's gotta be. Like that does not read like an like. This is either a violently insecure woman, like violently insecure, and the only
Probably.
validation she's ever gotten for herself is by like diminishing other women's worth. And like, if this is a woman and not a man LARPing, this is a woman that like takes great pride in the fact that she doesn't wear makeup, but like at the expense of women that do wear makeup.
Yeah,
Like, is one of
I
those.
don't
It's
know.
like I don't waste my time. I have better things to do with my time, like read a novel than put on eyeliner. It's
Yeah,
like
why are
it
girls
doesn't
like
take that
that?
long.
Why are girls like that?
All
I
right, so
don't
like,
wear makeup. I like don't just because, but like I don't like go around and be like you, right? Like, oh, why are you wearing makeup? Like, like.
and like it's internalized misogyny, right? Like it's
Mm, mm.
internalized. It's
Yeah, that's
growing
true.
up being taught that like you are as a girl less than because you're not as pretty. So the only way that you're accepted is if you're like one of the guys and then like play football and like roughhouse and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And so they continue to carry this with them into adulthood and like through their whole lives, and like can't find any real validation or healthy, ways to express themselves because they're so convinced that like they can't like the color pink, they can't wear makeup, they can't wear heels, they can't enjoy these things, and they cannot find anything that they like in this because they'll be looked down on by men who were more accepting of them than girls.
Yeah. No, you're right.
And
I
like
get
I
that.
get it because
I get
every
that.
girl goes through the I'm not like other girls phase growing up,
Yeah. Yeah.
but really it's more of, in reality, especially growing up, it's a I am not a vapid singular dimensional vessel. I have my own thoughts, but because that is so weaponized, they apply that to like other women, not viewing them as a real person and like an NPC because they don't fall into this internalized misogynistic view of what they need to be like to be valid and a whole person.
Mm.
I have a lot of thoughts on this, very obviously.
Yeah, and honestly, and this isn't a slight to you, my brain shut down in the middle of whatever you're just saying. So whatever you said, great.
Great. Okay.
I concur.
Well, because
This is
I encounter this in books all the time, where it's the
yes.
fucking main character that's like, I'm not like other girls. I'm a size 6 and not a size 2 in jeans, and I wear sneakers, and like I don't know how to do my eyeliner, and it's like, okay, like
Okay, that's
fucking
great.
watch a YouTube video, babe. I don't know.
Or
Hello.
like yeah, like
None
go
of us
watch.
knew how to do it. We just did it and looked really bad for 5 years,
Yeah.
and now we don't.
Right. Right. I don't know. There's a hierarchy in women in womanhood somehow.
Honestly, it's got to stop. Like it's
Yeah.
fine, just you don't have to like everything. It was like, honestly, if you are watching our videos, just simply look at our backgrounds. There are different types of women, and like that's okay.
I'm
You
literally
can.
wearing we're wearing two different things too. Like like we're both women. Like we both identify as women. Like it's not a big deal, y'all. Like it's fine. We make this work clearly. Anyways, next paragraph.
Paragraph 2. When I manage to drag them into some adventure, they start whining that it's late or cold or they want to go home. Then I have to walk them home because they're afraid of going alone. Or they will wear heels and bring some stupid purse to a hike. Then, if I want us to move forward at all, I have to carry their shit and give them my shoes. It's like we're not peers at all, but I'm their mommy or a designated protector knight. This is a man.
That's a man.
That's a man. Like,
It's a man because like I don't think any woman group will designate one person to hold their shit. Even if we are
no.
tired, right? Like even if and we've hung out primarily with just women. Like me, you, my sisters,
Always. Yep.
always. Even if one of us is tired, we're not asking anyone else to be like, "Hey,
Nobody's
hold
like
my shit,"
carrying, yeah,
unless I'm
carrying
like,
their
"Do you want
shit.
me to hold?" Unless someone's asking someone else, be like, "You look tired. Do you want me to hold something for you?"
Like,
That's
I'll
yeah,
cry
that's
that
someone
my
LARPing.
backpack is too heavy because I
Yeah.
have little toddler shoulders and arms, and I don't have any upper body weight, so I can't support the bag anymore, and I need to trade off for a little. But
Yeah.
like, you've seen like the literal indentations in my skin from it.
It's your
So you
child.
take it for a while,
Yeah, because you're
and
a
then I
child.
take it back.
Right.
Literally, I'm built
Right.
like a toddler. Uh, uh, I
She's
had a, I
also,
had
for everyone wondering, she's like my height. So not really. She's
I'm five
lanky.
foot four, but I'm lanky. I am just an elongated bone.
Yeah. Just one bone.
Just one long bone.
Just
Remember when
one
you were
bone.
a kid and you would like use your like finger and your thumb to like go around other kids' wrists, and you're like, ha ha ha. Yeah, that still works on me. Every finger still goes around. I never really grew. I got longer,
Just
and
long.
like that's it. The same size, the same weight. It all just stretched out.
Yeah,
It
she
never
just
filled
stretched out.
in. And I used to lift weight. I did sports. I did cheerleading for like 10 years. I tried. It's not my fault.
No, it's
I'm
fine.
just a bone with skin draped over it.
Literally, y'all. It is what it is.
Why I'm not making a music video where the scale says fat when I stand on it, but pop off, T
But
Swift.
you know, Taylor Swift. Great.
Paragraph 3. Now, Maria has not heard this yet.
Yeah, this is when I was like, we need to record.
Everyone's experiencing this for the first time together, except me, because I live in this. Uh, Men are different. They have a deep, meaningful inner world full of ideas. When we hang out, we often brainstorm silly business ideas or conquer new territories by climbing some
This is someone
inaccessible
LARPing.
places, or attach a swing to a tree, or make a raft and swim to a tiny, faraway island on a lake and camp there. It's fun. It makes me feel alive. And best of all, I don't have to be the one to initiate everything and beg. It's just so much easier to be around men. It's like they're real people with interesting personalities and actual competent brains. This is a LARP. Like,
That's
this
a
is a
LARP. That's someone
100%
LARPing.
a LARP.
That's
This
someone
is
LARPing. I, I, uh, I don't know how to phrase this. I unfortunately talk to men.
never a positive exchange.
Yeah, it's not. There's nothing going on there. There's nothing and I'm on dating apps, right? Like, it's a known fact. And like, man, like deep conversations are nothing. Like there's no substance behind anything. There's nothing there. It's just like I don't know where this person is getting all these men that all of a sudden have deep conversations and want to do shit and have like thoughts. So I don't know. I think it's a
It's
LARP though.
like it's because she hangs out with like Andrew Tate guys that like can't do anything but sit around and like circle jerk with each other and talk about how much like how much they struggle because they're straight men. And like
So confession, who the fuck is Andrew Tate?
Andrew Tate, he's that fuckhole like podcasty guy, I think.
He's a podcaster, is that what you
Um,
said?
I believe so. Let me just double check. If he, I don't know if he's something real or if he's just a podcaster.
Is it like how Joe
Um,
Rogan has a podcast?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, he was in Big Brother apparently in UK.
Oh,
But he
random.
was kicked off when his offensive tweets came public. And the video showed him using a belt to hit a woman.
Oh,
Okay, she
Jesus.
apparently claims it was consensual sex. So sure, sure.
Okay, fine.
But like, yeah, he's a podcaster and he's like violently misogynistic and
And
like
people
has
are
like,
like giving him platform, aren't they? Like
oh, people love him. Yeah, it's the Joe Rogan effect. People love him.
the Joe Rogan effect.
Um,
That's a red flag if like someone that you are talking to likes the Joe Rogan effect. Like just get out of that like
girl,
situationship.
run, don't walk.
Yeah.
But like now Andrew Tate is he released a new one. I saw it today. Where he is like pandering to the weedy nice guy incel group now. He's hit them. He's not just on the like buff bro incel I hate women platform
Oh,
anymore.
I see.
He's now pulling them into his web. Because like they showed like a hot like anime girl and she's like, I sent you like news or sexy pictures or lewds or something, and then it spins to him sitting there reading manga with a fucking waifu body pillow, smoking a cigar, and says like, and then I didn't open it. And it's like, okay, pop off, my guy. Like,
What?
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 I don't even understand,
I
but
don't
sure.
understand.
But like, yeah, men like worship
Worship
him
him, right?
now, and like a
Yeah.
lot of women are like getting a TikTok platform for being like controversial because they're like, I support everything Andrew Tate says. A woman's place is to be like married and in the house and like quiet and like following her husband's example and lead. And it's like, Miss Girl, yeah, fuck yeah, good
Do
for
you
you. If
think
you want that and you
yeah.
could do it, then like that's great.
Do you
Congrats.
But do you think those same women who tend to be white, right,
Yeah.
also deem the Islamic, like, you know where I'm going? Like, do they deem
Oh
that as
yeah,
the
they're
same, or do they deem
violent.
that as
No,
something
yeah, they're
other?
violently racist. So like
Yeah.
that's abuse, but like hers is not because she's got freedoms.
And also, like, I'm not saying all of Islam. I literally, Ashley knows,
Of
I
course.
literally have Muslim friends, like very close friends. I have a whole, like, I know, I'm also not pulling the, oh, my best friend is Islamic, like, is like, is Muslim and like follows Islamic law. I'm saying, like, the ones that people see online that deem that as like something very, as something that the America has to stop type situation.
Yeah. Well,
Like
that's the
that.
one that sees a woman wearing another woman wearing a hijab and is like, oh, she should be free and not have to wear that. And it's like, no, it's
That
her
is,
choice to wear
that's her
that. Like,
choice. Like,
she made that choice that she wants to wear it.
yeah,
If she didn't want to wear it, she wouldn't. But she has made the choice that she does want to wear it. That's the
right.
same woman that's like she should be free to like not wear. Like that's the white woman that like takes someone's hijab off and is like, you're free. And it's like,
That's so,
no,
I,
no,
no.
no, ma'am.
People don't
Mm-mm.
do that. Do not do that to anyone, please. You wouldn't, with anything, don't, like, anything, any object of clothing. Don't do that. But fine. Great.
But
That's a LARP.
not like other girls. That's a LARP.
That's a
Yeah,
LARP, right?
yes,
That's
it
a
has
LARP.
to be 100.
I,
percent
I, I hope it is at least. Because then there's
Stressful.
no,
It's not.
there's no way. There's no way.
There's no way.
But again, there is a way. There might be a 1% chance that that is a woman, you know?
I know. There's still
There's still a chance.
possibility. Let's see. Let me find another good one. Somebody posted on Facebook.
Mm.
What's your Myers Briggs personality type? I'm INTJ.
Okay.
Then the first comment is, oh my God, I've only met one other INTJ female in my life. We're less than 1% of the population worldwide, and explains why I literally don't relate to most females. Like, shut the fuck up. You know the only people that fucking post Myers Briggs? People that score INTJ on the fucking test and like think that they're so fucking special
They're
and
so
important.
special because
Like,
it's so
first of
important.
all, this shit is situational. You'll have a different answer for all these questions depending on the sequence in which you receive them and your mood that week.
Yeah, I agree. I'm literally trying to find my my test because I had to do it for work years ago, and I scored, and this could be true either, depending on my week. I scored as an extrovert.
Yeah, and
Right.
like that was not taken during like the winter season.
Right now.
Yeah,
Right. So, like, okay, you can score, and like mine was the paid one. So, these people are getting the free one,
yeah,
that
yep.
so like,
I always hesitate to talk shit on these and like make fun of them because like
no, it's fine.
I
I don't
fucking score INTJ, so I'm like, all right, like look, I'm not. Listen,
what is introvert something? I also scored J.
um, um,
And like a
can
very
you just
so like
tell me what it means? I don't understand. Okay, it's introverted, intuitive, thinking, and judging.
yes, N is intuitive and then thinking and then yes, judging.
Yeah,
Um the
that
other
makes
one
sense. I'm a messy bitch. Judge everything.
um so it's on a scale when you get like the fancy paid one. It's a scale from 0 to 30. Um so I scored like, and I still remember, I just remember the two ends. I don't know what the two middles are honestly because the two ends were pretty telling. So I scored like and this is why I think it depends, to your point, on the week that you're having, because I scored like a 5 extrovert. So like right on the cusp. Whereas my
It's
J,
100% situational. Yeah.
whereas my J score was a 30. I was like, yeah, that's
That
100% right.
lines up. That makes sense.
It's also like type A, like that if you're a type A person, you're typically like a J because like you
Yeah,
need
that makes
structure
sense.
and like
Yeah.
otherwise like a plan. So like that made sense. So like I'm also not surprised that you're also a J. The other two I don't honestly remember. But
Yeah.
to your point, or
And
to
like I'm
this,
sure mine could fluctuate because I can be extroverted, but like yes, I am primarily introverted and don't want to leave my house and don't want to
this
socialize.
is also for work. Like I took it for work.
Man, I found a whole It was I asked and the gods delivered.
They delivered to you.
I've got a whole rant from an INTJ female.
Yeah, before you go on that next rant that you have or whatever, if you see me coughing this week, I'm off my allergy medication. I told you, I think, right? Did I tell you?
Yep,
I have a fucking
yep.
allergy test and I'm like, I need my medication. Like
I need
I need
my
to not be
meds.
phlegmy anymore. Like I was literally this is like TMI to everyone else in the world, but like I need to know what I'm allergic to so I can keep taking that medication because it was working for me. And the fact that I've been off it for a week and I feel this awful, I'm allergic to something.
You're allergic to like everything.
Yeah, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, next.
All right, so she's not like other girls. She loves personality tests. So like, okay, obviously this subreddit and all of the other girls is making fun of all of these posts. Like they find them in the wild, they troll them out, and they throw them up here to laugh at them. But this was literally we were talking about INTJ, and the subreddit was like, here you go. What's it like inside an INTJ female's mind? We're the rarest Myers-Briggs personality type in the entire world, with less than 1% of females falling into this type. I've never understood 99% of females ever. Here's some things that most females post content about or how they live their life that I literally do not understand why someone would do. Going shopping in one store for hours. I've never done this in my life. I'm in and out. Even if I have to try on clothes, I always have a strategic plan. Always. Especially if it's the weekend. Oh my fucking God. It's just chaos and pure hell in a store. Don't get me started on when it gets close to Christmas. Like, okay, you don't like crowds. Like, that's fine.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, I was gonna say that's a crowd thing, right? That's not you. Yeah,
like
whatever.
that doesn't make you special because you don't like shopping. That just means that you might have anxiety.
Well,
And you
yeah,
have a hard time
there's
getting
something there.
like that's okay.
Yeah.
Spending unexpected money in Target. Again, I have a methodical way I shop at a store and I am in and out. How the fuck are women spending $400 in one store they originally went to for damn deodorant? What are you possibly distracted by? Neither their home decor or their clothing is that good. It's not Michael Kors, Vera Wang,
It's
or
not Michael Kors.
Versace.
Can we stop at it's not Michael Kors of all I'm sorry. It's not Michael Kors or Versace was what you just said.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
What a vast array of high end I don't brands. Michael Kors or Versace. One is more attainable. You could have went Versace or like YSL. Like,
Like I would have understand if like the whole list was like YSL, Versace, Dolce
yeah,
Gabbana.
Gucci.
Like
Yeah, you know.
I would put Michael Kors, Tavera Wang, or Versace in
Oh,
all
Vera
caps.
Wang
By
was
the
in the middle.
way,
Okay,
Wang is in there,
okay,
and
okay,
Versace
fine.
is in all caps. So
Okay, great. Anyways, Burberry.
Burberry. And at some point, some small child is going to start screaming in the store. How are you just casually strolling around? Again, ma'am, I think you have anxiety.
Yeah, I think you have something to talk
I think
about with your
I think
hair
Lexapro would be
pollution.
helpful in this situation because I spend a lot of time at Target and I thank Lexapro.
Word.
Being nervous about a date. Never have I ever been nervous to meet someone new or go on a date. Okay, then you're not introverted. So I
Yeah,
know I am
yeah.
the table. They need to do the legwork to impress me. Why get all nervous for a dinner? I've been in a lot more stressful situations, and it's pointless to me to be nervous for a meet and greet. Okay, yeah, you're not an introvert then. Then you scored incorrectly on your test, and you're an extrovert, and you answered very specifically with the goal of reaching INTJ.
Yes,
Because if
exactly. Like
you
there's
are not nervous to encounter new people, you are not introverted.
correct. That's all I gotta say with that. Yeah, I agree completely. Stupid.
Also, I've literally kept FAQs in my notes tab on my phone and copied and pasted responses to frequently asked questions for years to potential dates until it gets past the first couple dinners or whatever. How are people getting nervous about this shit? Well,
What?
because, ma'am, they're organically having conversations with people and not playing 21 fucking questions with baked and macroed answers.
Yeah, I'm not trying to No, that's not how this works. I'm pretty sure that's not how this works. Ma'am, I think you just have something to go to a therapist. Pat. Okay. Work.
I also don't understand why a female would want to be taken care of by a male. Why put yourself through all that pain when you can dominate his industry like taking candy from a baby, make more money than he will ever see hit his cute little bank account, and when there's luxury real estate with your name written all over it? I don't get it. Upside down smiley face. She said girl boss. So daddy has money.
Uh-huh. Yeah, like I just like again, there is no one size fits all. If you want to, be taken care of and do that, that's absolutely fine. But also, I can also see you, that person being a girl boss. Like that's also fine. I don't know why I have to belittle people that want to live their life in another way.
Like
That's
I have a good job, right? I have,
yeah.
I make good money. I'm comfortable. I'm living a
Yeah.
good life. I would give my left nut tomorrow to be a fucking housewife. Are you fucking kidding me?
Mhm. Yeah.
This house be so fucking clean. I've learned to cook, bruh. You tell me that I can stay home and do fuck all day? Like
Yeah.
done. Done.
Mhm.
Fucking I'll buy aprons. What do you want? Like,
Yeah.
hello, I'll make a fucking weekly menu to select from.
Yeah.
100%. And if you don't want that, like gives a fuck.
Yeah. Like I don't want that for my life. Like what does it matter? There's nothing belittling either way, There's nothing to like comment on. It's just like however way you want to live your life should be the way you want to live your life. Don't like belittle other people. Like I just don't people don't understand
I
people.
should note, I want the gay version of housewifing. I do not want small children to take care of. I do
Oh.
not want a crotch goblin in my house that I have to care for, which is why I'm a housewife. So I want to be a gay housewife. Like that's what I want. I want to take care of the dogs. I want the gay version of fucking stay at home partner that doesn't work. I want to take care of the dogs, take care of the house, make cute
And
little
that's it.
crafts. Like that's what I
Cute little
want.
crafts.
Cute little
Jesus
crafts.
Christ. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But even so, like that's perfectly fine. Any way that you want to live your life as a woman, as
Just live
someone
your
that
life.
identifies as
Like
a woman, is fine. I don't know what the
stop.
issue
I
is.
need I need more girls supporting girls, women supporting women. Like
Yeah, like I don't
if it
understand
doesn't
why.
affect your life, don't fucking worry about it.
Don't worry about it. It's not really affecting your life. So what the fuck does it matter?
Our
Interesting.
last point on
Yeah.
this, as an INTJ female, crying over a breakup. That's just good wine, time, and paper products going to waste.
Wow. To assume
Ma'am,
to assume all that is going into a breakup is interesting.
ma'am.
Um. So are they just like not? They don't have emotions really besides anger. Is this what that means? I don't get it. I don't like that woman. Whoever
I
that is.
don't like that one.
Stupid. She sounds dumb. She sounds like she doesn't have enough friends.
She sounds like she very specifically answered the questions to get INTJ.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my god, wait, this will be really funny. Okay, so it's two like rows of pictures, and it says what you girls want, and it shows makeup and like good eyebrows, and it shows what I want, and a tattoo gun and a full sleeve, and it's like you can want both. That's
You can
okay.
want both. Can't you
You
want
can want
both?
both. I
Like,
have
yo.
my ass tattooed, my ribs tattooed, my arms are tattooed. Like I'm sure I've been sleeveless multiple times on this podcast. Like you're not going to see my ass tattoo, I guess. Probably not. So I don't know that I'll be pantsless and visible on this podcast ever. But like, why? Why is there this dividing line on she wants makeup, but I'm cool and I want tattoos? Like, babes, you can have both. And like, hey, most alternative women that have a shit ton of tattoos is because they're very artistic and they use makeup as an outlet for that artistry. So like, what the fuck?
Again, it's just this divide of like girly girls and then I don't know, non-girly girls, whatever that is. Like there's no better between the two. The only the only this is just hurting us and like perpetuating the patriarchy. That's what this
Mm-hmm.
is. I think this is
Internalized misogyny.
right. Like why? But again, there is a hierarchy unfortunately when it comes to not just women but just like humans and like women pitting against each other. It's just like helping the men. So
Oh my god. Okay, so there's a girl. There's a video. It's a TikTok. This girl is like, I don't know, wearing very weird clothes, and like She's earrings that are just giant leaves.
Sure.
I don't know.
Sure.
But she's talking about Halloween and
Okay.
how she doesn't celebrate that because she doesn't identify with anything dark. All
So
of
it's
her
not.
energy is very pure and
It
very
has
light.
nothing to do with Halloween.
So Halloween is just such a dark and like bad like holiday that she just doesn't align with it for herself, and that she would appreciate people no longer inviting her to Halloween parties because this just doesn't fit into her life and her view for herself as this very, warm and light and just bright being.
But that has nothing to do with Halloween, in my opinion. Like it depends on your culture and your beliefs, right? Like it's like the end of harvest, or like it's like, in the Philippines, it's like the Day of the Dead. Like it's just like go celebrate your loved ones. So it's like I I don't know. That's just, I guess, the American connotation of Halloween. Like that's fine if you don't celebrate Halloween, but why are you belittling people that are celebrating it in that way? Ugh, dumb. Was that person white?
No,
Ah,
no, she was not.
ah. It always surprises me. I don't know why.
You're always caught off guard. Were they white? No, you're like, oh,
And
what?
like, I'm not saying obviously that it's always white people, because clearly it's not. But
It's
every time it's like,
typically white women.
it's typically white women, correct?
Typically
And
white
like,
women.
again, not to generalize non-white women, but when it happens, I'm just like, what's happening?
You have real problems. Deal with those. Don't create them.
But then they're also, again, not generalizing this whole podcast. I'm not generalizing anything. It's just in specific situations. When this happens, they don't know they have other problems. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like this is like they pick this as a problem because they don't understand that there's a more systemic problem that they're
Uh-huh.
completely
Just like,
over their
yep,
heads.
ignoring.
That's my take
Whenever
on
we
it.
encounter those, I'm like, so like you spend a lot of time with white people. Like you're mostly around white
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. I mean, that was me in the beginning of our friendship, I feel like.
I like to think I've been supportive in your life and very supportive
You
and
have.
here for you, and
Yes.
you
You
really
have.
embracing your life and your culture.
Yes. Was that it? I didn't know if that was.
I try really hard. I'm just very white.
And that's
So,
fine.
and I think sometimes I always enjoy when you're caught off guard by my whiteness. Sometimes I like make a comment or like you make fun of something. I'm like, man, and you're like, all right, you do that. Sorry. I'm like, I do.
Yeah. I get caught off guard now. I'm just I've reclaimed my culture within the last decade we've been
That's
friends.
what being
So
an ally is, y'all. If you are white and you're listening to this, that's what being an ally is.
yeah,
When they make a comment about white people looking, you're like, my bad. Like, I'm so sorry. Like,
yeah. But it's fine.
that's being supportive.
Yes, exactly. We're both supportive of each other. That's all that matters. Oh
Speaking of
god.
a marginalized group,
Sure. God.
here we have a picture of a girl holding a piece of paper as she takes a photo on her webcam very clearly.
Oh god, okay,
Um,
these I don't want to know what this is about.
I play video games, quote memes, have an extensive collection of Pokemon cards, and I am not a cartoon. I am an internet female. I am the 1%. Ask your previous question about the last one. Ask that about this one.
White person?
Ding ding. She's so marginalized and just has such a hard life because
Not
she is an internet female.
is this internet female young and thin? Fuck off. Then fuck off.
She's objectively attractive.
I was gonna ask, is she attractive?
She's an objectively attractive young like emo girl.
Yeah, that
She's
would,
got
yeah, just
straightened, like
absolutely,
thin
yeah.
hair. She's clearly on the thinner side. You can't see most of her fuck by the camera, but like you could tell.
You can
And
probably tell,
like
yeah.
she's wearing one of them dopey like winter hats that have like the strings and like little things, the fucking
Oh,
hats
these
that I
people.
wear. I
Yeah.
fucking love those hats. The fuzzy ones, I love them.
Okay.
They're so cute. I'm a
All
white girl.
right.
I am an
Okay.
emo white girl.
Okay.
I am the 1%.
Everyone, please refer back to the last 2 minutes of this video where we were both allies to each other.
But like,
She's not the 1%. If anything, those are these guys like fought over her. Like she's not no, girl. If
She's
anything,
got
you're
an orbit of simps telling her how unique she is and how special she is and how different from other girls she is and how she's not vapid and silly and stupid. And it's like, nope,
no, girl,
it's
you're not,
okay.
and you're
You
not
are
one of the
just
guys.
like
Like
a
like
bunch of other girls. That's fine.
yeah, yeah, and you're like not one of the guys. Like they see you as a girl. You know how like some guys see other, like I fall into that category where it's like, oh, you're one of the guys. I'm like, yeah, but let's not, let's not.
Great, thanks.
So like, no, girl, like you're okay. You're doing fine for your life. You're good.
Yep.
You're not the one to pick on.
Anytime I get told by a man, like other girls, I'm like, I'm an amalgamation of every female I've ever encountered.
You're a Libra.
I am made up of every female I have ever seen on TV, liked in a movie, read in a book. I am a combination of literally all of them. My personality is not real. It is taken from everything I've ever enjoyed. I am exactly like other girls, and that's great.
Right,
So,
it's
like,
fine.
you're not complimenting me by trying to tell me that I'm not like other girls. Like, this shit does not work. Back up.
I also don't like that either. You know, it's just like, what does that mean? I don't go around
It's
saying
a
like you're not like other
way
guys. Like,
you're
what does
not
that
like the other
mean?
guys.
Yeah, like
Yeah, but
stupid.
they're stupid. They take this shit like a compliment. They're like, you're right, I'm a nice guy. And it's like, ding ding,
Ugh,
if you have to tell me you're nice, you're not that
you're
nice.
not nice, y'all. Like PSA, like if you have to tell me that you're nice or whatever, you're not nice. Just stop that shit.
Just stop that shit immediately.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay. I'll close on this one.
Sure.
No, you're not a gamer. No, you're not a gamer. I'm so sick of all these people who think they're gamers. No, you're not. Most of you are not even close to being gamers. I see these people saying, I put well over 100 hours in this game and it's great. That's nothing. Most of us can easily put 300 plus in all of our games. I see people who only have the Nintendo Switch and claim to be gamers. Come talk to me when you pick up a PS4 controller, then we'll be friends. Also, dear women, Pokemon is not a real game. Animal Crossing is not a real game. The Sims is not a real game. Mario is not a real game. Stardew Valley is not a real game. Mobile games are not real games. Put down the baby games and play something that requires challenge and skill for once. Sincerely, all the actual gamers.
Oh, ew.
This is posted by a girl.
I figured. Of course it is because like they get threatened by girls that play such games, which are the both of us technically, honestly, more so now than before, and they get more attention than her now that she plays fucking I don't know Call of Duty and
Call of Duty.
Valorant and like
Fortnite.
Apex and Fortnite. Exactly. Like just because you're being threatened in your fucking turf that you're fucking on for like years, just there's more enough space for all of us people. Like that's all I'm trying to say. There's more than enough space for us.
Doesn't
And
fucking matter what kind of game you play. You're still a gamer. Do you play a game? You're a gamer.
also, Mario is very complex.
That's the fucking funniest one out of all. Like Mario and Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon's complex if
Like
you don't understand the mechanics of it. Like that you don't just run around catch Pokemon and hope you beat like if you run around catch Pokemon and don't actually take the time and evolve and like level them up, you can't beat that game. It's a hard game.
Pokemon has one of the biggest, like, long-standing PvP franchises.
Yeah.
People win fuck tons of money for being good at playing Pokemon.
Right. Even the card game, like that shit is hard. Like that's also a game. Like I don't again, there's no tiers of video
You're
games
not
here.
a real gamer.
They're just
This comes
genres.
my all pink setup with all my fucking Pokemon and Hello Kitty and Animal Crossing and Yokai Watch. Come see me. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
I play Dreamlight Valley every day. This girl comes at me.
Yeah. So again,
Although it's December right now when this podcast is
when
happening.
this podcast is happening in
So
December,
I'm probably still playing Dreamlight. And I'm probably playing Pokemon.
we're
still.
playing Pokemon. We're playing Pokemon.
So like, get it?
Get back.
This girl, Disney Dreamlight Valley is just Stardew that doesn't look like 8-bit. So I don't care.
I hate when women are like that.
And like, in no grouping and like in no genre is the gaming area not toxic for women, because like
Right.
I
Yeah.
played Call of Duty. I played Call of Duty competitively when I was younger. I played Call of Duty like a lot. I played Left 4 Dead competitively.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
you get fucking abused in that community.
You get
So I
abused
left
everywhere.
it. And like my life hasn't gotten any better. People aren't any nicer about playing video games. And like I worked at a fucking GameStop. I
Yeah.
ran a fucking GameStop for
Yeah.
years and I was very good at it. And I play a lot of fucking games.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all probably have not really seen it, but like you've seen my background, obviously, if you watch it, but like you have not seen the collection of video games I own. And like I was invalidated in my own store all the time. People would come in and be like, "Well, does your boyfriend play games?" And I was like, "No," at the time. He did not. So like, no, but I do. Can I help you? And they're like, I want to know about this game. So you probably don't know about it. And it's like, why wouldn't I know about it? Why does my bosom get in the way of the controller? I can't do the moves. Does my ovaries override the controls and I can't hit the fucking trigger? I don't understand.
Right.
No matter where you are, you're gonna get invalidated in that space. So like, stop fucking attacking other women because you have this internalized need to be different and other. And it's like, no, go after them that marginalized you this way and made it so that you think that other women are the enemy when they're fucking not. Stay in your lane, like what you fucking like, and let other women enjoy what they fucking like. Who the fuck cares?
No, because they're threatened. That's why. That's all. In every situation, like in every um, in this case, white women and video games and gamers and not gamers, quote unquote, like with every fucking like marginalized group, like they'll just pit us against each other so that they don't have to deal with the
Yeah,
actual.
like ignore the real fucking gatekeeping problem of
Yeah.
fucking the male community with video games.
Yeah, they're so
Ignore
toxic.
fucking Gamergate issue. Like
Yeah,
instead go
the
after each
Gamergate.
other.
Yeah.
Fucking, I remember Gamergate. She was fucking shooketh.
Yeah.
Um,
That's
but
wild.
like they're like, I don't wear makeup. I play video games, and it's like, bitch, do both. Who the
Do
fuck
both. Who
cares?
cares? And if you don't want to wear makeup, then that's also fine.
I love when they're like, I'm not gonna waste hours doing my hair and makeup. Like, Miss Man, this shit took 20 fucking minutes.
I'm pretty sure like it takes like 20 minutes.
Minutes. It takes
As a,
minutes.
you can take 20 minutes as opposed to sitting down and watching TikToks for 20 minutes. Like it's okay.
Maybe
Like
instead of writing this post, just curled your hair.
right, or learn how to if you don't know and you want to learn, right? Like
Dude, like what you think women just know how to do this shit? And like, I'm not even good at doing my hair and makeup. That's the fucking thing. I'm not even good at it, and like I still do it all the time for fun. And like, who the fuck cares?
who cares? Yeah.
I just put on makeup today for no fucking reason. You know why? Because I have eyeliner, and I was like, oh, I'll wear that. Yeah, cool. Like, who the fuck gives a
It's a
shit? And like,
it's
I'm
a
gonna go play
choice.
video games now.
Right, it's a choice like with anything. It's a choice that you choose to make to live your life like this. Like it's not like if it's not affecting anyone else or if it's not affecting you, don't even comment. What does it matter? That like
Don't worry about it if it has no bearing on how you're living your life. Don't worry about what someone
oh,
else is
people
doing.
love talking. People just love it. They like live for this shit. Like they love just stirring the pot for no
Yeah,
reason.
no
But then
reason. Like, what did you
when
gain from this post, ma'am?
right, like and like
Some fucking Discord mod to blow smoke up your ass?
seriously, but then it's just like but then they get challenged on their facts and they get all like
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Don't ask me to cite my sources.
the sources are me, myself, and I. Like that's what that is.
My sources are trust me, bro.
Oh my god. Those are the red flag.
Red flag.
Red flag. I can't. Oh man.
And
What
on
a
that note,
journey.
y'all, ladies, gentlemen, non-assigned genders, don't listen to Andrew Tate and just let other people be other people. Worry about your damn self. That's that's the closing for today, I think.
That's the story of humanity. Just like worry about your damn selves. Like it's okay. This doesn't
Like,
revolve around you all the time.
nothing revolves around you.
No, unfortunately. Well, yeah, that's about it for us. Thanks for listening or watching. I just broke my pen.
Oh
I just broke my I was like just playing with it and the thing
no,
broke.
I hate when that
Yeah,
happens.
it's okay. It's
Get
fine.
super glue, put it back on.
Yeah, I have super glue, so I'm gonna do
I
that
do that
later.
all the time.
My Muji pen. Um,
No.
not sponsored. I have a whole
Not
pack.
sponsored.
No, I have a whole pack. Okay, thanks for listening or watching. Share this with your friends, our enemies, your enemies, whatever. Comment, like, subscribe.
Just a
Well,
small note based on this episode, I'm going to make Maria put a clout link to a company called TTI Inventory. It's a girl gamers, supporting girl gamers
oh,
clothing brand. I
yes.
love them.
Yes. I know. Yes. I know
Yep.
that brand. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they'll be somewhere. Either
There'll be
here
a link
or
in the bio
in the link.
somewhere.
Yes. So go follow them too, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, go follow
Get a
them.
cute sweatshirt. They're very comfortable. Cute
That's your
hats
good
and mugs too.
put this in your like good karma debt. Like, go support, local small women owned businesses online.
Damn.
So yeah, also follow us on our Instagrams. That's also on the end screen. So yeah, I think that's it.
That's it.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.